Hello and welcome to the second season of Legend and Lore, a unique 7-episode collaborative mini-campaign using Dungeons & Dragons 5e 2014 rules, featuring these 5 talented content creators that will bring their characters to life, along with taking on the task of Dungeon Master in subsequent episodes, shaping the narrative how they decide, building it into an epic conclusion. My name is Samantha Clare, known as Samwise Banshee on all the socials. I will be taking on the role of Dungeon Master today. I normally play Lark, who is an orc cleric, and I'm going to have everyone go through who they normally play. Sphinx, tell us about your character.
Hi there, I'm Sphinx Akasha, and today I'm going to be playing Satoru. He is a ASMR monk/warlock.
Awesome. Atlas.
Hello, my name is Half Giant Atlas, and I am playing Maeve Barclay. She is a tiefling rogue, and she is an arcane trickster.
All right, Zane.
Hi, my name is Zane Remind, Table Time Zane on most socials, and I am playing Igneous Flint, and I'm looking forward to today.
Trace, your turn.
Hi, I'm Therese, and I am Tesselatrix on what socials I'm on, and I play Nim, and Nim is the nicest little necromancer warlock you could hope to meet.
All right, and Eric, our fearless leader here.
Yeah, my name is Grandmaster Eric. I am the one on running the YouTube channel you're probably watching this on. I will be playing Cord Trebleclef, who is a human bard, and he's trying to compose his magnum opus.
All right, awesome. So, last we left off, the party was taking the ship from the mainland to this island where all of our characters were going for various different personal reasons. There was a massive storm. Our ship capsized. We got, after some harrowing losing of all of our items and trying our best to swim ashore, we managed to get there, try to round up as many survivors as we could, gather as many supplies as we could, and find our way towards where the actual town area of the island was. We ended up having to go through a cavernous area that led to these, not mine shafts, but like carved, sort of alien-ish underground area. We fought lizard-ish folks and were chased by goobity-goggity skeleton things. It was a whole mess. Go watch the first episode. But we did manage to get to the area that is sort of the main central part of the island where civilization exists. There's these mech suits that kind of surround this area for safety reasons and such. I want to hear, since we are jumping mechanically from level 3 to level 6, is there anything that anyone specifically wants to do sort of in the couple months? And, I'll talk through kind of some scenarios too for why we have gotten to the level that we are currently at. But opening it up to if anyone's like, I wanted to do this the second we landed. Now's your time.
Well, maybe not the second we landed. I probably wanted a shower and food.
Absolutely.
I think because of the fact that she's traveling in the world, things are very new to her. These are new experiences. I think she probably would have felt like it would be the respectful thing to do to introduce herself to whatever the local death clan was, which of course would be clerics probably in this instance, but she would want to understand the death and burial practices probably of the area.
Mm-hmm. All right. I think, let's see. You probably would have found a older gentleman named Desmond who would have talked about that because the island has limited resources and stuff, we do tend to burn the bodies and have a ceremony that way. Some cultures prefer to make a makeshift raft and send them out to sea, but for the most part, we do ceremonies here where we are taking care of, so that you know, the problem with oceans and water is there's not really sediment. It's harder to bury things. Things will wash back up. So,
Yes. Also, it doesn't disperse as well, so it doesn't feel as happy.
no. Precisely, you understand. All right, is there anything else anyone in particular wanted to do?
I feel like Satoru would have gone scouting to try and find if there's like either an abandoned building that isn't being used, or a place where he could start building the new tea shop, and start looking for and acquiring kind of like the local teas and local herbs and things to offer at the shop, as both teas and also tinctures, and like a kind of like also hoping to open up kind of an apothecary kind of in another room of the building.
Yeah, why don't you go ahead and make me, let's say, an investigation check to see if you can kind of ask around and find a building that exists that you could potentially move in for.
Let's see,
on
roll
2.
investigation here. Cool. I rolled a 16.
All right. Yeah, it takes you, I would say it probably takes you like a week to kind of earn enough trust of the locals who've been there, or not even the locals, but just the people in general who've been there, enough for them to go, okay, this guy seems like he's all right. We've got it's not the best type, but you can fix it up. It's not in terrible condition. And you can find kind of a structure that they'll kind of let you move in on. And the main person in town who everyone knows to go to for if you have requests is this guy named Trader Max. And he does trading. He's certainly willing to take coin, but the sort of pipeline he's got with a ship that goes back and forth from the mainland to here is costly. So things that you might normally get for 100 gold, that's going to be more like 300 now with how much sea travel it's got to get through and all of those things. So you can do coin, but Trader Max will tell you the best thing that you can do is there's been lots of adventurers that have come here. Not all of them make it back always. So y'all look like a bunch of adventurers. Feel free to go into that jungle there. And, I'm sure there's adventurers who did not make it who have things on them. So, feel free to take anything off of them and keep it for yourself or bring it to me and I'll make you a good trade for whatever I happen to have that's lying around.
Does Trader Max have a cousin whose first name is Miracle Max, by chance?
We don't talk about him.
Fair enough.
All right. So you guys kind of pick up odd jobs here and there. We're not tracking by XP, but you would kind of figure a lot of, hey, someone needs help cleaning past here, and I'd like an escort from this part of the island to this part of the island. You guys have been picking up a lot of those jobs to, again, kind of get, cool, that'll get you some meals here, that'll make sure you've got room and board here for a certain amount of time. The big one that kind of got you guys from level 4 to level 5 was Trader Max wanted to set up a second property, another beachfront one, so that when people come there, I'm right there for them. And it was a crab-infested beach that required a lot of crab clearing.
I hate it when I get crabs.
I know, and
it's the worst.
Trader Max doesn't like crabs either. I don't deal with messy things. That's why I bring you all here. You're happy to, I will give each one of you a healing potion in exchange for cleaning up this beach here.
Are the crabs edible?
I mean, yeah.
Anything's edible if you believe in yourself.
I like where her head's at.
Fair.
Everything's edible at least once.
At least once. Yeah, that's also a good.
That's true.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
What kind of healing potion?
Name's just
minor
like,
healing?
all of these things are true.
The green one.
Can I eat them?
Got it.
Sorry, the green
That
one.
means we also get paid in food.
Uncommon. There you go. So you can each add an uncommon healing potion to your inventories
Oh, awesome.
for cleaning up those crabs.
Yeah, Satoru will take a bunch of those crabs and will prepare them for food for later.
All right. The next thing that kind of gets you guys from level 5 to 6 is there is a researcher on the island named Kamara. She is like tiefling, big glasses, but she is very nervous, is just here to do research stuff. I would love to have an escort to this location over here. I have heard there are things that there might be some good treasure here. I don't want to touch any of the, art and such that belong to the peoples who are here. But I would like to be able to make notes on it and things like that. So Kamara will hire you all to escort her. And as she is doing this escorting, you guys discover that there is a huge snake problem on the bridges between Port Driftwood and Haints Cove, which leads to a whole massive situation with a king snake. And
Why is it always snakes?
why is it always snakes?
That's okay. Nothing a firebolt can't fix.
That's true.
However, you do find some corpses of some adventurers who did not fare as well with the snakes. So I will go ahead and let everyone roll an investigation check to see what any of you may have found in loot off of some dead bodies there.
17.
Nice.
Sorry, that was Satoru got a 17.
Yeah.
Who else is rolling?
13.
13 for Zane. Okay.
I got a 7.
Okay, 7.
Ho ho!
Race. And what
I
did...
did this. I did this very wrong. Sorry.
Ah,
Nope.
You buried items.
I got a 10.
Hey, I mean, only
All right,
know
well,
of.
then I'm sorry. I think only... I didn't hear anyone else above a 15.
No, I got a 10.
All right. Satoru, lucky again. You find yourself some bracers of defense.
Oh. Very nice.
That's cool.
Yeah, it is.
Don't worry, guys. There'll be more opportunities to roll. All right. And so with that, you guys don't even make it to whatever archaeological dig poor Kamara wanted to do because she gets so freaked out by the giant king snake that she's like, never mind. Just take me back. You can just take me back to town now. Oh.
Are you all right?
Yeah, I just gotta take deep breaths. I'm gonna put my head between my legs.
Snakes will do that, yes.
It's just a little snakes. Like, what's the problem?
And like Lark will come
They're
over and like, rub her
terrifying.
back, and there. It's okay. Everything's fine.
Nim just looks kind of sad.
They taste
just
really
to
good
say
when
goodbye
you
to the snake.
Cook 'em.
Maeve looks on with disgust and get your shit together.
Agreed. Get your shit together. Whatever that means. I think I know what that means.
Which context are we
Get
talking?
your shit together too.
My shit is tight. Extra tight.
Stop.
Oh dear.
Just no.
All right. So that's kind of the outline that I had to get us from level 3 to level 6 here. As a month has gone by, and, you know, each of you has your reasons for coming to the island. Some of you have put out feelers here and there with some townsfolk, some locals. You haven't heard much in the way of anything in particular, though. Satoru, however, make me an insight check.
Cool. So that's a natural 20 for a total of 24.
Hey.
You would know that Lark has seemed
There
a
you
bit distant with you ever since she saw you cast that Eldritch Blast.
Gotcha.
Nim, give me an insight check as well.
Which one?
Nim, insight?
Insight. It's a 10.
Okay, you would have kind of vaguely noticed that, you sometimes catch Lark staring at you a little bit, but whenever you're like, hey, you okay there? She just kind of like snaps out of it and is just like, oh yeah, sorry, I was just in space. Now, Lark has been very good, hardworking, collecting plants, doing her own experiments with them, as well as helping Satoru out with the tea shop and kind of collecting variants there and stuff. But she does tend to go for walks in the jungle by herself on days, especially when it's sunny and it's not raining, which it often is raining being in a jungle environment. Whenever she's returned, though, she's kind of humming a little bit of a tune and she seems kind of a bit happier. Satoru, you would have noticed on each of these sojourns that she takes, each one seems a little bit longer than the last, but she always promises she's not that far away. Until one day while she's gone, Satoru and Ignatius, you're both suddenly hit with a strange vision. It just takes over your sight. And you see Lark crawling out of a well, except it's not the Lark you both know, because the Lark you both know looks... Enter. Come on, drop the art. Like that. That is the Lark that you guys know.
Sure.
The Lark you see crawling out of a well looks more like this.
Smash.
You know, our Lark is 6'4", broad shoulders, fairly stocky build. Her otherwise wild hair is kind of tucked up into those baby buns. This Lark, however, has like supermodel proportions and is 5'10" and thin and hair in beachy waves. They both have a flower crown, but they're very different. Or, you know, Lark's got the flowers in the buns. The weird Lark has a flower crown. And her eyes kind of glow with this eerie, bright green, magical glow that is just not natural. Ignatius, go ahead and give me an Arcana check.
Arcana. Sure. I like making those. Pretty good at them.
Great.
Well, 15.
No, that's fine. It wasn't a high DC. You would know kind of between the height vantage and the looking down and the way that if you kind of blink your eyes, you can switch back and forth between whatever this vision is and what you're actually doing. You know that there is kind of this uncommon divination spell called Shared Vision, and it seems that Lark seems to be sharing it with at least you at this point. You're not sure if she's sharing it with anyone else. Satoru, give me another insight with advantage because you have a history with Lark.
Will do. That is also a 15.
All right. You would know, looking at this other figure, the version of Lark you're seeing does seem very much sort of an idealized version of her. Every small comment she's ever made about, gosh, it'd be so much easier to get through these door frames if I wasn't so tall. I can't fit through that rock opening with my, big shoulders and big hips. Oh, I miss wearing my hair down. I just won't behave in this humidity. All those tiny complaints seems to be rectified in this ideal lark that you are seeing, and again from a slightly elevated vantage point looking down. The ideal lark that's crawling out of this wall, or the well, it's kind of made of stone, and you can see jungle foliage surrounding it in this clearing. As the two of you continue to watch, Ideal Lark says something to the real Lark, but you can't hear. You're only getting visual on this vision. And the vision suddenly kind of fades to dark as it tilts toward the ground, and then the connection is lost. Give me perception and survival checks on what you picked up from the vision.
Okay.
Both of
Perception first.
Yeah.
Perception is an 18.
Okay.
Perception's
Survival.
12.
Survival's a nat 20 for a total of 21.
Great.
Look at you go.
The dice have stories to
I was
tell,
going to say, great.
apparently.
You guys are just going to walk right the way I want you to. Wonderful. No.
Ooh, 7 for mine.
All right. Satoru with the 2 better rolls on both of those. You would know that the way that the moss is growing around the well, you can basically get your bearings on where north and south is in relation to that well. And looking at sort of the typical jungle foliage surrounding this clearing as well. Ignatius, you know that vision has like a distance on it too. Like she cannot be that far. Satoru, you would have a good idea, a really good idea of what direction you think Lark is presumably now having fallen unconscious with whatever that thing is.
Okay.
So,
Yeah.
what do you all want to do?
Satoru immediately grabs his sword from underneath the counter, tucks it into his belt, grabs puts on kind of his kind of overcoat, his like linen kind of over jacket, and it's like, if there's anyone around, I'm going to be stepping out for a moment. Lark seems to be in some kind of predicament. I'm not sure why or how I was sent this weird vision of her, but I need to go find her.
Okay. I can watch the shop for you.
Says little Timmy from...
Thanks, Timmy. The prices are all going to be on all of the bottles or all of the jars for the tea.
Yeah. No, I can totally read. Yeah,
Right. Hire a familiar at some point. Okay.
I got it. Your shop's safe with me, sir.
If you keep it extra safe, there's an extra bottle of sweet in it for you.
Yes, sir. Right away, sir. You got it, sir.
Very good. And he's going to go to the first person that he would think would also like maybe understand what he saw. And he's going to go find Ignatius.
Ignatius is down by the beach where he spends a lot of his time honing and rehoning his abilities with fire magic. So you'd probably find him down there. And when you come across and enter the beach area, you do indeed see him practicing on a giant boulder that looks like it's been scorched all throughout. He's throwing firebolt after firebolt at it.
You seem to be quite proficient at the fire magic.
I can't get the aim right anymore. Used to be a lot more accurate. Anyway, did you see the vision as well? I assume that's why you're here.
You also saw the vision of Lark.
Yes, it seems our compatriot is in some sort of predicament.
Yes. There was the weird stone version of her that looked like her and then nothing like her at all.
Right, yes. Well, We probably shouldn't go at it alone. Maybe gather the others.
It's probably a wise choice, yes. But being that you are one of the more magically proficient, I figured that you would be the first one I would come to.
Well, I appreciate that vote of confidence. We should gather the others, though, because I'm definitely not leading this.
Indeed. Yes, let's go and find the others. And yeah, he will, with Ignatius, go and find the rest of the group. Sans Lark, I suppose.
Yep.
All right.
And hobble off.
Let's go one by one. Maeve, what are you doing on this beautiful sunny day? You are muted.
Am muted. I'm so sorry.
No worries.
For the last however long we've been here, Maeve likes to spend quite a decent amount of her time kind of sneaking back to the site of the shipwreck and seeing anything and everything that she can possibly salvage from there. And she would find a little, wherever she can try to find a hidden alcove or a hollow rock or somewhere where she can kind of tuck away her little savings account, as it were. So that's probably what, when she's not working odd jobs and keeping up her her job of being with, definitely not a ruse, of being with this group, she is off doing her own thing.
Make me an investigation check. Let's see if you get lucky.
Sure. Investigation is not my strong suit, but I will give it a shot.
It's
Why
not everyone's. I understand.
It's a 13.
You probably find things that would be, I would say, either you can pick one weapon or armor that would have been whatever your starting was, but not anything magical.
We will go with armor. That's fine.
I would say that in a month of scavenging along the beaches and washed up bodies and whatever else, that you can find something there.
Okay.
All right. So yes, there is Maeve doing her alone time as you guys head towards her next.
Maeve.
Greetings. Hello.
She'll like tuck away or throw whatever. Nothing? I wasn't doing nothing?
What? We didn't ask you a question.
No.
Good.
Is everything all right?
Jumpy today, are we?
No. You're jumpy.
I can't jump very high. I'm very old.
My knees.
I can jump for you, old friend.
Thank you. Someone needs to. Anyway.
Just working?
What
do you want?
If you have a moment, I think Lark might be in trouble. You see, Ignatius and I have had strange visions about her and a strange stone.
You're envisioning Lark in your dreams?
That's
inappropriate.
Not like that.
What kind of dreams are you having about Lark?
To identify this spell?
You did.
Okay. I didn't realize we knew it was shared visions. Okay.
Yeah, no, you rolled high enough that, it's a shared vision spell. So you would, I think, what is the radius on that? Like a mile?
I can look it up.
And she clearly upcast it to hit two of you with it. No, I have it on her sheet. She had to do it. Yep, radius is 1 mile, concentration up to 10 minutes, willing creature that you are familiar with. When you upcast, you can pick multiple people. So she upcast to the highest spell slot that she has available, which is level 3. So she got 2 of you with that, since
Excellent.
it's a second level spell. There you go.
It wasn't a dream. It was a vision, like a magical vision.
A spell. Specifically, a spell called Shared Vision.
Who's sharing the vision?
She was sharing it with us.
Lark was sharing
Lark
it with
Okay.
us, yes.
Okay.
And then it seemed as if she had passed out directly afterwards, if what we saw was accurate.
Fell straight on the ground, like a sack of potatoes.
Do you know where she is?
She's near a well. I have a pretty decent idea of the direction that we need to go to find her.
Okay.
But,
Yeah.
Do not think that it's a good idea to go. Did not think that it was a good idea to go alone, so came and found Ignatius.
No, both of you. It was a good call coming to get me. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't really do solo treks in the jungle.
You shouldn't do solo anything. You probably need
What's that
somebody to
supposed
hold
to
your
mean?
hand just to go to the bathroom.
No,
It means you're
not
old.
Yet. Not yet.
It's not quite that
Geriatrics, sure, but not decrepit.
You never know.
You're snarky.
We've known each other for how long, and you're just now figuring that out? See,
No, I'm
you
just
are slow,
reminding
old
you.
man.
I'm just
Well, I'm
reminding.
very well aware. Thank you.
Good. I can be blunt, I'm old.
All right.
In the middle of talk, I'm just going to start walking. I have no idea where I'm going, but I'm done with this conversation and just walking on.
All right. Cord, what are you doing on this day?
I think I would have been in the kind of the village, and the whole time I would have been trying to put together those pan pipes that were broken, because those were a gift to me. And I am trying everything I can to put them back together. And every time I think I have them put back together, I go to play them, they keep falling apart. I probably would have seen Soratu heading towards the beach, because I would have been just chilling in the village somewhere, like under a tree or something like that.
Okay, so we'll say that when I keep wanting to say your screen name handles instead of your character names. I'm so sorry. So when you see Maeve going heading kind of back into town, you're already been kind of headed towards them, going, "Hey, what's going on?"
Yeah,
and
exactly.
you all kind of crash into each other there.
We got to go save Lark. Let's go.
Yeah, it's fortunate that we saw you here. Lark's in danger. Weird shit. Stone copy. It's a shared vision,
And sorry,
probably
just a
in
really
danger.
quick point. It's not a stone copy, just the well was made of stones.
Oh, the well
the
itself is made
copy
of stone.
coming out just looks like the art I dropped. So
Gotcha.
she is not stone.
Cord, while we're walking, you're still fussing with those pan pipes, yes?
Yes, he'll hold them up and they're just in pieces. And you can see there's been some sort of attempt of a glue tried, or some sort of cord attempted to wrap around it.
If you like, if you want to put them back in the configuration that they would normally are, I could probably mend that for you.
Oh, yeah, he will absolutely begin to shuffle the pipes around.
Yeah, and he will cast mending on the pipes.
Oh, thank the gods. Thank you so much.
Well, way to steal my thunder.
Sorry,
I was going to say, I was like, you have a wizard there? I feel like I shouldn't intervene, but okay.
I was going to cast mending, but I'm glad you got to it first. Saved me the time and the effort.
Exactly, that's all I was trying to do.
Yes, that's
To Lark,
what you were
is what
trying
I'll
to do,
say.
obviously.
All right, Nim, what have you been up to this morning?
I think Nim would have taken to trying to clean up the graveyard a little bit. So tending to the tombstones and planting flowers and just kind of doing a lot of general tidying that, maybe some of the people in the church are a little bit too old to do, but she's young. She can handle it.
All right. Cool. So you guys head over to the church graveyard to pick up Nim.
Nim, are you terribly busy?
No, I'm just tending to the dead.
Well, if you don't
why are
mind,
you always in a graveyard?
Why aren't
She's
you
a
ever in the
cleric.
graveyard?
Didn't judge her.
Because I'll be in the graveyard soon enough. I don't need to spend time there now.
Oh, you think you're going to be buried in a graveyard?
No, I'll probably
That's
be
bold.
incinerated into a molten ash. But anyway, we need to go find...
As he says incinerated, I have a fireball real quick and then put it back down.
It's take really, really hot fire. I'm resistant. Anyway, we need to
What
go
can I help you
find... yes.
Lark, my apprentice, is in danger.
happened to her?
She shared a vision with us of a copy of her that both looked like her but not like her at all, coming out of a well. They seemed to speak, but I couldn't hear what was being said. And then Lark fell over and went unconscious. I think
So we should go.
Yeah.
She just grabs up her satchel and she's ready to go.
Thank you, all of you. This means
So while everyone is having this conversation, Cord is going to like fade back a little bit. And I'd like to just study the names in the graveyard as if he's looking for something or someone.
Ooh.
Okay.
If that's possible.
Give me investigation.
I think Nim might notice that and kind of pause and just kind of look, not follow him, but just look.
It's a 4 on the investigation.
Yeah, I think you both feel a sense of relief and disappointment that as you're checking gravestones, none of the names you're looking for are there.
Okay.
All right. You guys head off. Saturo, you rolled so high on your original nature check. I will let you, nature survival. I'll let you roll at advantage to lead the group toward where you think Lark and that wishing well are.
All right. And we're rolling. It's going to be a dirty 20.
All right. Yep. You have no problem whatsoever. It's not a hidden trail necessarily. Like you can find it. It takes you just a bit to like, okay, there's a fork here, but I think it was more northern than that. So I think it's this fork. You're easily able to find the clearing where the wishing well is. Neither Lark, the real Lark, nor the ideal Lark are there. There is on the side of the well something that, like the opposite side that you guys didn't see in the vision from Lark. There is a plaque in common that reads, "Be careful what you wish for."
Oh boy.
That doesn't bode well.
Would anyone like
think
to make
that means
investigation checks for the surrounding area?
Oh, absolutely.
And tell me where exactly you're kind of looking as you give me your roll.
I'm going to look in the area that to kind of walk around the well and find the spot that looked more like where
She was standing?
the focal point of where she was standing to give the perspective,
right.
and then start investigating there.
Okay. Go ahead and
I
give me
think
your
Cord is just going to go up to Sotoratu, and I'm going to just whisper a little inspiration to him and just... Oh, never mind. I'll hold on to that, but I'll give him inspiration.
Dirty 20 on the
Dirty
roll.
20? So you can definitely, you're looking, you see the way that the grass is disturbed. Yes, this is definitely where she fell. As you're looking around the edge of the well, you see there's a spot where it, the well is made up of stones of varying sizes and such that were, all kind of not glued, mortared together. There is a spot where there's clearly a stone missing. On the brim, on the edge of the well.
Can I investigate that?
Some
closer?
kind of stone was dislodged.
Okay. Yeah, we're gonna go walk up to that area and kind of like look at that spot where the stone was dislodged, see if there's any like signs of a struggle, like scratch marks, anything like that might be fresh.
As you lean over the edge of the well to look inside it, you suddenly hear a voice drift up from below.
Sit beside the wishing well, bear your truths, and please do tell me all your heart's deepest desires. You can raise them even higher, as your wishes soon shall grow. I will keep them, I will stow them in a place they can come true. The wishing well will rescue you.
And go ahead and give me a wisdom save.
Do we all hear that or just him?
You can give me perception checks. He definitely hears it because he's got his head leaning over.
Right.
I'm going to put the lyrics here too, just so people can read.
yeah,
Oh
please,
no,
thank you.
the dice have a story to tell.
I
It's
rolled
a
a
natural
16.
one with a total of a 2.
Ooh.
With your 2 wisdom save, you think that is a really nice song, and you definitely want to go tell that voice all your secrets.
Ooh.
I got
16,
an 18. Oh, sorry, go ahead.
18, and Zane perception, Cord perception.
Yeah.
The 2 ladies definitely hear it.
I got a 7.
Well, that's a nifty natural 20.
Zane, you hear it. So the 3 of you who hear it, please make me wisdom saves as well. Cord, you didn't hear anything, so
The
I'm looking
second
for the
I hear
missing
what's
stone.
happening, I have some kind of weapon out.
Oh no. Oh no. That's a 10 wisdom save.
Zane, you also think that voice sounds super warm and inviting, and you should definitely go tell it all your secrets.
This song is so pretty.
So do you, Maeve, and
Yeah, I do. Yeah,
Nim?
I do.
Nim, what did you roll?
I rolled an 18.
You were fine. You may think whatever you think of that song.
Can I use an
I think
insight?
it is both a warning, a clue, and the solution to the problem.
Cord, I'm actually going to have you really quickly give me an investigation check.
Okay.
As you're kind of continuing to look around this clearing for this stone that seems to be missing.
Investigation is only a 10, man.
That's okay. You don't see any rocks or anything like that. You do see kind of a weird pile, like off, like at the edge of the clearing. It kind of looks like it's been hidden beneath this like burlap sack that then leaves have been piled on it.
Okay. I will definitely just start making my way over to the pile.
All right.
close one.
As you kind of move the burlap sack aside and stuff, you actually speak Sylvan, so you are able to see that there are broken pieces of wood that clearly went over this well as a covering
boy.
that had a warning painted on it.
Oh, boy.
And with that, it's puzzle time. Ba-da-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na.
I bet you anything I know what the answer is. I'm not going to say it yet, but I'm
Man.
about
6-7, man.
98% sure I know what happened.
Yeah.
All right. So, what we are looking for are 5 lines, 3 pieces of wood each per line. To get what your message is, Cord, you are able to help translate the Sylvan for the rest of the group
Absolutely.
so that you may all work together to figure out what this warning is saying.
But I want to go down the well and tell all my secrets.
So I definitely gather the pieces. I bring them over to the party, kind of lay them out before everyone and say, I found this over there. It was kind of hidden. And I begin to interpret and read, translate essentially to everyone.
Yeah, and for those of you who failed the wisdom saves, it's not like an immediate, I have to climb down the well. It's not heightened. It's just like that sounded like a really nice song. I bet there's something cool down there. Like,
I'm not terrified at all.
Yeah. Okay.
I didn't
Okay.
pick up fly or anything. I can't do that. Go down there really easily.
Yes. And we're not here to go down the well. Gotta find Lark. What is this thing that you've found? Cord?
It looks like it was, dare I say, a lid to this well, and it may be some sort of warning or directions, is what I'll say.
Oh. Intriguing.
Are you sure we shouldn't just try going down?
I mean, that does sound
How
like
do
a
you
fine
want us
line.
to solve this?
You can
Sam?
try if you want to.
So I have the numbers written out is in
Yeah.
correct order. You know what I'm saying? So instead of 1, 2, 3,
Right.
I will
do you
read.
want us to call them
You
out?
can. Yeah.
Oh, I think are the
So
first
feel
three
free-
numbers 9115.
9115 is correct.
Ooh.
So the first three is don't open! Exclamation point.
That is the first line.
1:15.
Ooh.
Let's see.
And if anyone gets stuck, I'm happy to do int rolls and whatever to give clues. But I also know you like puzzles, so I was letting you guys have a puzzle.
Hell yeah. Let's see.
Is the next one possibly 14, 11, 6? No, 7?
14, 11, 7 is a correct line. It is not the next correct line, though.
Okay.
Okay.
So I'll put that somewhere.
It does go somewhere. That is a correct 3 pairing.
Sweet.
Atlas, what does that spell or make out?
It'll be your,
Okay.
or it will be your.
Okay. It'll be your.
Won't open. It'll be your.
How about
Hmm?
6, 4, 10?
6, 4, 10 is line 2.
Sweet.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. That's what the truth.
So yeah, so far you have don't
The truth
open.
can.
The truth can.
Which means that 14, 11, 7 is also not the next line.
Right. But the next line starts with a 5,
Yeah.
for sure.
Truth can be.
Wait a second.
You are correct. 5 is the next start line.
Yeah.
5 is next. Yeah, for sure.
Oh. 5, 12, 2.
Correct.
Oh, yeah.
And then 14, 11, 7.
Then 14, 11, 7.
Ha.
So it's 5, 12,
And then
2. Oh, I see.
So far you have don't open. The truth can be overwhelming.
I will be.
It will be your.
It will be your.
13, 7.
You already have used 7.
No, we use
No, wait. No, wait.
Yeah.
8. 13,
Only
8, 3.
Yep. There you go. There is your solved warning.
Woo.
Nice.
I'm just saying that it would have taken any of my groups so much longer to do that.
I like puzzles.
I did test, to be fair, I DM for mostly DMs as well in like my casual play game. So I did test this puzzle with a couple of them first to make sure it wasn't too terrible.
Nice. You got to keep it at like, that third or fourth level.
I know, yeah. I was gonna say, can't get too
We are not
complicated.
smarter than a 5th grader.
We are not. All right.
No.
Cool. So you guys have your warning.
Well,
There's a voice coming from the well. Best guess where anyone went.
why do I?
Can I
think
just-
that?
Go ahead.
That Lark somehow went into the well, or was dragged down into it after she fell.
Are there
Honestly,
any
I don't
signs?
think she fell. I think she wished poorly.
I think she went down on purpose to try to give herself a quote-unquote better body than the one she's unhappy with.
Are there any signs
Yes.
of like rope or anything that would have like climbing down?
You would notice that while there is sort of that beam above, you've got
Yeah.
your well, you've got the little hut pointedness, and then the beam where there should essentially be a
bucket.
rope for a bucket. There is no rope, there is no bucket. The beam is there, but there's nothing else.
Does the inside of the well look like rough stoned where there's plenty of hand and footholds?
Yeah, it's that same kind of
Oh, okay.
uneven rock of different sizes that the front at the outside of it is.
Cord's gonna go over to the well. He didn't hear the voice, and he's gonna start climbing down.
I would
right.
like to sit next to the well if I could, please.
Sure. You sit there.
I would like to, as I sit there, kind of shout, kind of over into the bottom of the well. By the way, I'm a criminal.
You hear your own voice. By the way, I'm a criminal.
Okay.
Kind of echoed back.
All right.
Nim would yell
Wanna
out
try something else?
to everybody, but especially the core, don't wish for anything. Don't wish for anything.
I wish you would have said. No, I'm just kidding.
I wish there was a
Cord, if you're
rope ladder.
The one thing
Cord,
I
if
would
you're
wish
gonna
was
hand-
impossible.
Handhold your way down. Give me athletics or acrobatics.
As he's doing that, can I take a look at the wall of the well? Is it made completely out of stone, or is it more earth?
That's what he was asking before. It's still that stone, so he's trying to essentially rock climb his way down there.
A 12 acrobatics is what I got.
You get like you're
It's fine,
starting, you're
guys.
going. It's
I can help him.
longer than you expect. You think
It's pretty deep
okay,
down here.
It's really deep, and at one point, it's a well. It's slippery. There's so much rain
Yep.
in the forest that you do at one point kind of lose your footing. So give me a dex save.
Yeah.
As that happens, and I see him lose his footing, can I cast Mold Earth? If he's still within 30 feet, I would like to create a little handfold out of the little stone step.
Okay, then you can roll with advantage on your dex save.
While they're doing that, can I
15.
do the same thing I just did and try a more bigger secret?
Hold on, we'll get back to you in a second, Maeve. Sorry, 13?
15.
15. You were able to catch that with that assistance that Ignatius gave you, and you're fine. And it's a little shakier, but you're more cautious and careful as you are going down. And it is 250, 300 feet. It is a
That's
ways
great.
down.
really far down here.
Whoa.
Thank you, Iggy, for the extra foothold.
Don't
and
call me Iggy.
as you get to the bottom, you do notice there's so many coins down here. It's a wishing well. People be throwing, especially on an island where people trade in favors and other money. Okay, sure. There's a pretty good amount of coins down here, and it trickles off, and you can see there is definitely like a tunnel walkway, and it is made of that same sort of alien-hewn, sanded stone that you guys had seen previously.
So I yell up as loud as I can and say, "There's a lot of coins down here."
Nim goes, do
Well,
not
that's
pick
all you
any
really
of them
had.
up. Don't touch them.
That's
Don't
all you
pick
had
Pick
to
them
say.
up, you say.
No.
But
Damn it, Cord.
Ignatius will start climbing down, but every time he climbs, he just uses mold earth, snaps his fingers, makes a little step for himself out of the stone, and leaves it for the next person.
How long does that last?
But the change lasts for 1 hour.
Okay, great. So you are making a path there. I will let everyone roll with advantage because as much as you are molding the earth, it's still very wet.
Sure.
Everyone who's going down may roll dex with advantage, though, thanks to the pathway that is being left for you. Maeve, what are you calling down?
Some kind of bigger secret. I'm gonna because it says sit next to the well and tell us all your secrets. So that's what I'm gonna try to do. So I just start shouting out, I'm telling everything. There's
snore, things like that that are kind of
yeah,
surface
but then
level.
it starts to get a little bit deeper and deeper. The
I once
the
robbed a
less it
blind
works.
man.
Yeah, it's more like I killed a family, and it just keeps getting to the point where someone's
What?
going, "Holy shit, Maeve!" You know?
No, I'm saying holy shit, Maeve. What? You killed a family? I'm not in pristine flower or anything myself, but that's kind of
Nim
fucked.
just looks at Maeve
as he's
like a
shouting up,
family
I'm also
of
shouting
what?
down. It was a family of halflings.
Of what?
Because that
what?
makes it better.
It was a family of halflings.
I actually think that makes it worse.
Give me an insight
Were
check.
they
Maeve, or
bad?
something.
and
No, it was a botched burglary.
Oh.
I've done a lot of things in my life I'm not proud of. Okay.
Nim just kind of goes like,
Well, maybe
okay.
don't
I
shite
got a
You said
19.
down
insight?
in the well.
Yeah, insight, Maeve. What was that?
I got a 19
You're not
on my
Maeve.
deck save.
Oh, Dex, you're fine.
I also got a 19 on my insight.
On your insight, you really feel deep down you're pulling the right thread. The circumstances are not quite lined up how they should be for something to be happening. There's a missing stone that was in this well before that now there's not. The voice, when you heard it, sounded far away. You think you might need to get closer for what you are attempting to
All right,
kind of
yeet.
have weight.
Jumping.
Oh,
Jumping.
Wait,
Could
I
take the
start-
steps.
I was gonna say, please use the steps. It's 300 feet. Don't make me roll fall damage.
Just I'll do the
Otherwise, you're gonna
the
hit his
cool
steps on- no,
the cool
Nate,
rogue
you're gonna
stuff.
hit his steps on the way down. That's what's
I'll
gonna
I'll
happen.
do it
if
like
you
brick
jump.
falls at every point, and then at the bottom, superhero landing.
All right.
Toro, as we're walking down, I'm going to ask Toro, she doesn't need money, does she?
she shouldn't.
Who's she?
No.
Lark, I'm assuming.
I think
Lark.
everybody
Lark.
needs money.
Ignatius, I'm not talking to you. Would she have seen this money and thought, what a boon, it could help Satoru and I set up this shop?
I shouldn't think so, but I'm not entirely sure what she's thinking now. Also, Satoru is not my real name, and I go into the well.
Yes.
All right. Well, as each of you make your way down and hit that pile of gold at the bottom of the well, that's where we will take our break.
Oh, awesome. All right.
That's
Stay
our
tuned. We'll be back
halfway
shortly.
point. We will be back
Yeah.
shortly.
Oh my goodness.
Awesome.
welcome back from the break. Jumping right back in here. So you guys have gotten Lark's dire warning, found the well where she was last seen, noticed that there was a stone missing from the well. You have figured out the puzzle for the warning that was initially covering the well that says, "Don't open. The truth can be overwhelming. It will be your only hope." You've also heard the song, that voice from far away down below in the well came up. It seemed to have sort of a siren's call for a few of you. Others of you were able to resist it. You are now standing at the bottom of the well after having done some acrobatics, athletics checks with some clever use of mold earth that got everyone down to the bottom of the well safely. And you find yourself standing in a cavern that has a whole bunch of gold on it that people have thrown wishing coins into. And then it goes into a tunnel that is that same smoothed, hewn stone going down in one direction. What would you all like to do? Yes?
I would like, first thing, to cast Detect Magic.
Okay, how far of a reach does Detect Magic have?
I believe it is
It's like a 30 feet radius,
sphere
right?
around me. 30-foot radius around me.
30 feet, nothing lights up.
Great. Awesome.
What's the lighting situation down here?
Start taking this gold and putting it in my bag.
Absolutely, you can do that. The light, you've got the shaft of light coming down from the well opening, obviously. But you've only got a few feet of what that kind of natural light is as it hits the bottom, and it's hitting the coins. So you are getting sort of a glow for a certain distance down that way. But it eventually peters off into darkness, and it just looks like a single hallway to walk down.
I'm gonna take out a torch, and I'm gonna look to Maeve if she would light it, please.
I reach over and
just
touch the tip of your
snap
torch
my finger
and put light on it.
Sure.
We both gently touch our tips to yours.
Touch tips.
Now I can
Tips to your
see.
tip.
Well, now he's got to put that it's rated R on here. Good job, guys.
Oh, you're safe.
We're just touching fingertips. What are you talking
It's
about?
just
We're not doing anything
fingertips.
dirty.
Elia.
Fingertips.
All right.
Put it away.
Okay.
Cool. You've got a torch now.
So it's on fire
really
and
bright.
naturally or
Really
magically lit. I like it.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Doubly lit. How much gold was there?
Once the encounter is over, I will tell you how much gold there is down there altogether for
Shoveling
everyone
gold into the sack.
to potentially divvy up.
It's for everyone to share.
But Lark is on a ticking time clock. I don't know that you want to stop and count gold right this second.
Cord is going to go ahead and start walking down.
Ninja
this
steps
pathway.
over. Yeah, she's with Cord. She's like, "What are you doing?"
Yeah, we're all
Yeah.
just walking away.
Sethor is
Great.
See you
also
later, you
walking.
geriatric ass.
What are you worried about? It's not magical. I just cast Detect Magic. It's not magical at all.
Give me
Okay,
perception
I
checks.
actually have a
as you
question
guys-
about that.
Okay.
When something is, when you use Detect Magic, and obviously magical, but does that include, for example, is a cursed item the same as a magic item?
Yes. I mean, they would both light up. Yeah. The magic is the curse. So, yes.
Okay.
To be fair, people might have items on their person that light up with your detect magic, but the coins are not magical. They are just coins.
Yeah,
people.
there's some nice braces there that I see. I didn't notice those before.
Exactly.
They're very
Yeah.
nice.
Things like that are gonna.
Yeah, you'd
light
probably
up on
also would
people.
notice that the sword that I carry is also kind of magical in nature, not by like a nature of itself, but it is like magically connected to Sethor.
I guess what I'm
I'm
wondering
gonna log
is
that
there a
one. I won't
distinction
give
that can
away
be
your
made
secrets quite
between if you
I think
say
it just
that
lights up
something-
that it's magical.
Right, but is there, what I guess what I'm asking is there anything that has an effect that may seem like magic but is not in fact magical.
No. Technically,
There's
if
nothing
it's
like
cursed,
that that exists in D&D.
if it's cursed, you don't know it's cursed until you
Yeah.
suffer the curse.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It also
So
doesn't
it's
show
just
any kind of
magical
what
looking.
form of magic it is.
Correct.
Like, it just says that it's made of magic. It doesn't necessarily say this
Correct.
is evocation, this is divination. It's just
Yeah, there's different
this is
spells to
magic.
categorize
Right.
what school it is.
Yeah.
I have
Also,
You would
no
have to
DM
cast
checks are
detect
the
magic to then get what school.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
okay. What about this? He uses detect
Or
magic.
identify,
There's
sorry.
no magic on the coins. But what if there
Yeah.
is a human-made physical trap? That's not magic.
That would
That's a
spring.
human-made
Sure.
like bungee
That's
pit. Yeah,
And that
okay.
would
That's not
spring.
magic. That would totally spring, but Ignatius
that would be
doesn't
where the
think
rogue
that
comes
humans are
in.
that.
Yes, but
No.
That'd
nothing
be too
seems
late.
to be
He already
Magic's
went
not
for it. So
I was
he-
gonna say,
Alright.
I've-
Yeah, I've already done it.
He didn't give me a
Ignatius
chance
is
to check for
foolish.
traps.
He's an old foolish
yeah,
man.
see, that's my point. Okay, sorry, I didn't. But that's genuinely something I've always wondered about. Like,
yeah,
is there
no,
anything
identify
that
will
doesn't
tell you
find-
kind of magic. Detect magic just says yes or no, is it magical?
Okay, cool.
How
18
wide is the
perception.
hallway?
I mean, it's. I mean, you know, what was
One
before?
people, two
5
people.
foot, 10 foot. Yeah,
So like
I think, yeah,
single file.
you could maybe get 2 people, you know, kind of sharing each other's space, but
Got it.
you wouldn't combat next to each other like that. That would be too tight.
Well, no, I'm not worried about that.
Cool. So, perception 18. As you're going down this corridor, you do see that there kind of are patches where like roots and dirt have kind of crept through and broken some of that stone hewing just like over time. There are every once in a while random skeleton, and you do see skeletons both kind of that strange alien species as well as regular humanoid ones. And anyone who has not yet gotten something magical from their investigation check, so I think it just, Saturo, you're good, may roll another investigation check to see if you get lucky.
Can I roll survival to see
I-
if there are any like noticeable tracks or like see if like there's anything being been dragged down that way?
Yes, you can, but hold on, I will take those investigation checks first.
Okay.
Yes,
And-
who is going? Yes.
I would like to ask if
Uh-huh.
Ignatius might get advantage because it does last for 10 minutes, detect magic.
Yes,
Oh.
absolutely. Yep.
I
if
had
you're
I don't
using
see
tech
crap.
magic.
On the investigation.
15.
13.
Cord, you do find some drums.
Drums.
So
Well, that doesn't help me.
that's
I rolled
not
a
helping.
9.
Wait,
Hold
No,
on.
it does
are
not.
we rolling survival or are we rolling investigation?
I'm rolling survival.
Investigation.
We are rolling investigation.
Ah, okay. I had a 13.
So there you go. 13. All right. And I'm sorry, what was yours, Ignatius? With
I
advantage?
believe it was an 8.
With advantage?
Yeah, I rolled. Highest roll was a 4. The other one was a 1.
At least it's not a critical.
Yikes. Hold on. Where? Trace, you find a rod.
Hey-oh.
Where is your
About time.
chat?
Bro, if you just found an immovable
Chat.
rod, I'm gonna be so jealous. It's so
Chat.
cool.
Actually, no. An immovable rod would be awesome right now.
All right, so
Ooh.
that is
Thank you.
one more down. Oh, nope, that's not what I wanted to click on. Wrong thing. This one. Oops. There we go. All right, and Cord found something as well. Excellent. Okay, on to. Sorry, I have to scroll back up from the loot page. So, what was that survival check?
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20. You don't see drag marks. You don't see foot marks. You don't, like, there's. It doesn't look like anyone has stepped or disturbed. Like, there's a layer of dirt and dust, and there's some water, like, this would be such an easy sort of track place where there should be tracks being left.
Right.
Can I
you
check for
don't
traps?
see anything. Sure.
And is this the only tunnel?
Yep.
Satoru kind of looks about, kind of stands back up straight. This is odd.
What is
If
it?
anyone's come down here, there would be tracks or footprints, or if anyone has been dragged, there would be some kind of tracks here. But this area hasn't been disturbed.
Curious.
Very.
What was your trap check?
11.
11? Yeah.
Everything's fine.
Everything's fine?
Yeah.
As you are continuing down this, it's a tunnel. You get there, you're going through it. It takes a little bit, and then it suddenly hits a dead end. It's kind of that same, looks like somebody purposefully caved in this area, closed it off. Give me perception checks as you all are standing there at essentially a dead end.
19.
Oh, we're gonna do this again.
I got 11.
Satoru, you hear the sound of dripping water coming from a bit farther back from where you guys originally were, but you didn't see any dripping water.
How long has this been?
Looking for items, walking all the way down. It's probably been like 10 minutes since you guys got down here.
Magic sight drops then.
Mm-hmm. Oh, and I'm sorry. That's right. You had magic sight up. As you would have walked past, you would have seen a patch of wall that would have lit up.
Okay.
Sorry. Thank you for reminding me.
No problem. As I pass it, I'm probably the last one in the line because I was scooping gold into a sack. I go, hey, looks like there's some sort of magical wall. I would guess an illusion of some sort here.
Okay.
Like last time.
Yeah, and I just stuff my staff into it.
Goes right through it.
I wave it around. Can I dispel the illusion a little bit?
Are you casting Dispel Magic?
No, I'm just trying to disrupt it.
You can see that it's a...
Oh, okay.
Your hand goes through it like it's not solid. It's clearly... you can just walk through it. No.
Right here. Don't forget. And I'll tap the side of the wall and put a little mote of light on the wall right where beside it. And I'll step into the hallway, the side passage.
Great. As you step into this side passage, it's again that sort of same smooth stone, but with the occasional cracks that indicate kind of this has been here for a really long time. Like clearly the other places that you guys were in, it was just smooth. There wasn't like that same sort of disruption. So you would guess that this area of tunnel might be even older than what that patch was. You go through and it opens up into suddenly... There's and I'm trying to think of, I'm blanking on the location of where in our actual world this is, but have you seen those images where it's there's almost like a mini beach inside of a cave, but there's a hole in the cave, so sunlight and rain goes in through the top, but then there's the hole, and then inside is this sort of beach. Where there's water and sand and such. So that's kind of what you see. However, there's very clearly writing in some language that none of you know or understand. Cave, drawings, inscriptions, runes that are all the way around the circle of this sort of internal beach. And in the center of it, there's like a mini island, and there is a slab on which Lark is lying. And the idealized version of Lark is looking down at her. But then she looks up when she sees you all enter.
Oh, friends, I'm not just ready yet, but I will be soon, so don't worry.
What have you done with her?
Nothing that she didn't, really want in her heart of hearts.
But did she explicitly ask you for this?
Oh, she gave me her name. She told me all the things that she wanted to be instead.
But did she ask you to do this thing?
Sounds like Fae speech.
Indeed.
What exactly is this thing? Is she's not
Me?
of her lying on the table. What is this?
What are you
It's
doing
just the
to her?
transformation.
You are transforming her.
Oh, no. See, I need a life force to become fully realized, so,
You are
I'm
killing
taking
her.
hers.
And immediately hand to sword. Step away.
Did she make a
from my
pact with you?
apprentice.
a pact. Ooh, such language.
That's not
Again?
a no.
She gave me her name. She told me all the things that she wanted.
And you
I don't know if
become
she
them.
realized she was talking to someone who could hear her, but I did.
So you, without her consent, began this path of taking her life from her. And as he's
but it's
talking,
what she
the
really
blade
wanted.
is slowly drawing.
Satoru,
Start just
you
creating a
need to
little
wait.
mote of fire in the air.
wait.
Daggers are out.
Give me insight checks as you guys are kind of circling and threatening this entity.
She is not lying.
18.
18.
She does not seem to think you guys are a threat at all.
She's not lying to you. She's telling you the truth. You have to listen to the pact. There's a bargain. It's just that the terms were not explained very well.
Or at all, from the sound of it.
Lark became realized in this version.
So what happens to her then?
Well, I take her life force and then I become her.
What does
And
the
the other
pedestal
part of
look
her
like?
becomes a husk. an
Oh,
empty
that was so
body.
many people talking at once. What?
What does the pedestal that Lark is laying on look like? Is there anything that stands out?
Give me how has anyone have any of you kind of approached, or how close are you from it? Is kind of my question.
About 20 feet.
Okay, give me. I'll take perception or investigation on as you guys are kind of looking at Lark lying
Okay.
there.
As
I'll do perception.
this goes on, I'm gonna extinguish the fireball, but then I'll release the held magic in a comprehend languages spell.
Cool. Hold on that.
21.
And 16.
You see kind of it's got that same sort of language going around the brim of it, and you can kind of see like flashes here and there of runes will light up here, runes will light up there, and they seem to be kind of talking to the stone slab as well.
Okay.
Especially with the 21, however, you notice that Lark lying there still, there seems to be a very faint glow coming from her hand, like she's holding something.
Okay.
I'd like to ask the Fae if I can approach Lark, the body on the ground Lark.
Okay. I will get to that in 1 second.
Oh,
Comprehend
sure.
languages. Comprehend languages. Ignatius, as you cast this spell, there's a heaviness that hits you. Like you start to get like a massive headache as patches seem to be translating here and there, but they're jaggedly coming in at you. Roll me an Arcana check.
All right. It does say literal translation, so that does provoke problems sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah. That'll be 21.
Very good.
Knowing, and you've been thinking about this a while since you guys went through that first patch of stone and found the weird alien people as well. And you get the sense that maybe whatever language the alien culture that was here spoke it might not be literal words in the same way. It might be sort of telepathic mental pictures, things like that. And the way that you were getting these flashes of scenes that existed back in time and scenes that have yet to exist. And it gives you this idea that the species that came here to this place with their advanced technology. Why would people with advanced technology need to show up on this rainy jungle island? There's some sort of magic in this island, in the shores, the water. There is something unique about this island that these people came from who knows where to try to harness. And they clearly, either they succeeded and left or they did not succeed. You're not entirely sure, but you basically get these kind of disjointed images kind of all coming at you in flashes every time that you try to stare at a patch and translate it. It doesn't give you, this is the Spanish, this is the English. It doesn't give you that straight.
There's not a literal
of a translation. Yeah, it can't really. It's trying its best to make sense for how your mind perceives reality and time, but it's not quite making total sense.
These things were so advanced that they don't view time in the same way that we do.
Exactly.
Gosh, dang it! They're the entities from DS9.
All right, Nim, sorry, what was it you wanted to do again?
I'd like to ask permission to approach Real Lark.
Oh, sure? She's just there.
Now, can I use that approach as a distraction to move over towards Maeve?
Yeah, go for it.
And I'd like to whisper to Maeve, I think there's something in her hand. Do you think you can get to it?
Why do you think I went to kneel by the body?
Sure.
I just give him a very subtle nod.
Okay.
If she doesn't get to it before me, yes.
Sure. I'll stay close to Maeve because if this doesn't work, I'm going to cast invisibility on her.
All right. Is anyone trying to distract the Fey entity wall?
What do you know about this island? And all these images around? Just like, I'm like shouting at her. Like I'm hard of hearing.
Like
even though I'm
shouting.
not.
It just came across
old
like,
man
well,
shouting.
what do you know about Tuesday?
What are your thoughts on Puce?
Have you been here long enough to meet these aliens, these beings that used to live here? Are you one of them?
I'm not one of them. No. But they left behind so many interesting things, didn't they? I mean, so many fun things. So many toys. We love toys, you know?
What is your favorite toy? I would be quite interested.
I like, what is it? They have rocking horses? Have you been on a rocking horse? Just back and back and forth. They're so much fun.
Oh, I thought you meant like literal, like not like literal toys, but like magical, interesting things. Like
The
a
alien
being of
toy.
obvious power, such as you, might be
Crystal
interested in
dildos.
something like that.
As Ignatius is distracting her, give me a sleight of hand with advantage.
Do you want me to
Me?
roll?
Whoever
me or-
is trying for that stone,
Right.
but if you're both trying together,
Yep.
that's going to cancel out the advantage. Or
Well, because I'm
Actually-
close to her, so I'll try it first.
She's
Yep.
close, but
Okay.
would any of us benefit from me
So with
casting
advantage.
darkness?
I mean,
Or do you think that would be a dumb idea?
you can try whatever you'd like.
Well, I know that. I'm asking. I'm asking
don't-
everybody else.
I'm not going to tell
Do you think that would be a dumb
Well,
thing?
I
mean,
saw.
above table. I think it would be a dumb thing, but
Okay.
Ignatius can't. Tell
I won't
you
do that then.
in the moment.
So I saw Nim going for the stone first, which was excellent, which is why I just kind of did a little sidebar with Maeve to let Nim do it first. And if there's failure, I was going to throw invisibility on Maeve so that you had a clear advantage to try to get there and do whatever you needed to do. That's kind of what I was trying to go for.
Okay.
Legit.
So, Nim, what was your sleight of
13.
hand? Yeah, you start to go for that, and she.
Oh, no. We can approach, but we don't touch. No touching.
Now I'll cast invisibility.
Yes.
My apologies. I just apologize, and I very delicately back off.
away.
Satoru is
So-
just
I
doing
don't
his
move away
damn
from the
best to
body,
stay
but I move
calm.
my hands. I don't touch her.
All right,
I am invisible.
you are invisible. You may roll with advantage.
As I'm talking to her, does she make any awareness that something is happening? I know my teammates are doing something, so I'm watching her eyes. I'm trying to intuit if she is realizing that something is up.
Give me insight.
Okay, so if it's sleight of hand, it's a 15, but if it's stealth, it's a 17.
It would have been stealth to get. Well, no, 'cause you're invisible, so you wouldn't need to roll stealth
Okay,
for
I
that.
figured.
necessarily.
22.
22. When Nim tried to touch her, that was when she seemed to like have the most of a reaction that you've seen from her of like, let's not do that. Whereas she kind of mostly still seems to not think any of you are a threat.
Great.
At the
I like
at the
being
moment,
underestimated.
she's kind of got eyes on all of you vaguely, but she's not concerned about anything anyone's doing.
I'll continue talking to her adamantly, asking her about the powers of this island, the obvious, and I'm like, from these markings on the wall, I'm getting that there's something here. There's something powerful about this place. Is that why you're here?
Oh, I mean, yes, I guess. I don't know. I got trapped down here a long time ago.
Oh, that seems like a very interesting story.
With your 15, you do manage to sneak up to it, and you pry Lark's, and you can feel how cold Lark has gone as her life essence is being sucked out of her and into this other entity. And you manage to retrieve the missing stone that
Awesome.
was.
Is
from
there
up
also
there.
any kind of like the environment around her? Does she have any kind of like spell book or dais or statues or anything at all like that?
Not that you can see. There's,
Crap. Okay.
It's the weird writings on the wall, the weird ritual table slab.
But there's no like she doesn't have like a cauldron or a book or nothing that I can like swat out of the way to cause another distraction.
Nope.
Okay. All right.
And now you have in your hand a slightly glowing, and it's interesting because all the stones that were up on the well, very much your, gray looking unhewn stones. This one, however, looks very much like it's not that, it's probably like that big. It's not huge.
Does it become invisible when I touch it?
I believe that's how the invisibility spell works.
Should.
Okay, just wanted to make sure. Like, put my hands over it or something.
But you can see, it's slightly glowing. And it is sort of like my gemstone is a ruliated quartz, so it's got kind of that like smoky gray, but it's still like it is a gemstone. It is cut. It's you could see how easily being kind of part of the well, it's still being that gray tone and not being that big. It kind of, from a general perspective, would have gotten lost in the sauce. But holding it in your hand now, you're like, whoa, this stone is different than all the others.
Is there any writing on the altar itself? And does the altar look of the same make as these walls?
Yes, the altar looks of the same make as the walls. The writing is of that same. You try to focus, and you're getting hints of like one alien life force transferring to another. Like you're getting flashes like that. And is that in the future? Is that in the past? You have no idea.
Were there others trapped down here with you?
Oh, yeah, a while ago, but
And at that point, she realizes the stone is no longer in Lauren's
Before, like, as I put it into,
I make big shoving motions.
oh shoot, I can't remember your character's name, but your hand, and like just whisper. You hear an disembodied whisper, "Run!" And I just.
Who are you giving the stone to?
I can't remember his name. Eric.
Oh, Cord.
Cord, yeah.
Cord. That's right. Sorry. Cord.
So you give the stone to Eric.
I hand it off. I'm still invisible, and I just kind of go somewhere. I'd like to go, if I could, like behind her so we can flank.
Yep.
If I can't do that, that's fine.
No, that's fine. You can.
Okay.
As you take the stone, you pass it off. She just looks around at all of you. Okay, if you want to leave her here.
And I don't know where you are. I know you're invisible. I just yell. I'm like, I think the gig's up. Shove her off the fucking table.
I just go for it and take Lark off the table.
All right, you take Lark off the table, and she looks. She goes, well, I mean, I hope that's the condition you like her being in forever?
Oh, this is one of those things that doesn't automatically revert as soon as you disrupt it, isn't it?
What?
That's the most annoying type of magic.
That's too easy.
I mean, it's
Those
paused,
skeletons,
I guess.
Those skeletons that we saw coming in, those were other bodies like Lark that made wishes with you that were fulfilled. So all of you that became trapped down here were able to eventually lure someone down, and one by one you each were granted a body, and each coin, it symbolizes a body, a person.
Oh, not
a wish.
necessarily. Sometimes people only come and make a wish once, and then I never see them again.
You want the ones that really want it, need it. It's not a wish, it's almost a compulsion.
It takes a while for me to weed my way into someone's heart.
Leave your way.
But once
out.
I'm there, it is very hard to get rid of me.
Wake her up.
I'm going to
See if
start
you can wake her up.
slowly moving back towards the entrance just to see if there's any reaction. Like the further away I get, if she's like, nah, or something like that.
Give me an insight check as you do that.
Yeah. Come on, dice.
Well,
That would be
I'm wondering if we don't go back to the original poem.
16.
I wonder if,
She definitely has an eye on you.
Okay.
Like, she's definitely like, I'm watching you. You've got that thing. That thing is important to me.
Yep.
But she's not making any moves to stop you necessarily.
That's fair. That gives me kind of what I was looking for.
I'm going to try and cast Healing Word on Lark.
Go ahead.
See what happens with that.
Go for it.
So,
As
5 points of healing.
you cast the spell on her, and then you watch as the Fae kind of shivers. Ooh, that felt nice.
They're connected.
Yes.
so
Do that again.
No.
we kill her, it may kill Lark.
Yes, if we hurt her and hurt Lark, which is why she's probably very confident about us not hurting her.
What about the stone?
Maeve,
It's a
make me
transference device, isn't it?
an insight, intelligence, something in there.
Insight.
Maeve
I
only.
hate
Oh, sorry.
hate digital dice so much.
You can
I hate
roll
them.
physical dice. I don't care.
Okay, I may do that. Let's see if they're nicer to me. I have a D20 around here somewhere.
I was gonna say not everyone's been using the Beyond. I just need you
haven't
to shout
rolled
out.
above an 11 this entire game. So let's see what we got here.
Yes, I'm very happy I'm not rolling for Lark today either because she also doesn't tend to roll above 10.
Okay, so if it's a standard intelligence is a +5, and I rolled an 18 on the dice for a 23.
You're standing here and you're looking and you see that they're connected and you suddenly think about how you were at the top and where that position of the stone was on the well. And you think of how easy it probably was for Lark to just sit on the edge of that well and not even realize her hand was sitting on the edge on that stone as she made her wishes, as she just kind of talked aloud about things that she wished were differently in that way that, you know, she's in her very early 20s. She's a young, mostly sheltered 22 from a backwater home, like to just kind of be like, oh gosh, you know, it'd be nice if I was like this and like this. Like you could just see Lark not even realizing what she was doing, sitting there talking, but putting those wishes into the stone, and that being the thing that made that connection over days.
Am I still
and
invisible?
days and months and time.
You got
I
an
believe
hour.
So.
I
Yeah.
have an hour. Okay.
Yeah.
Could I sneak back to Cord and get the stone from him and test its durability?
Durability in what way?
I want to smash the shit out of it.
You may certainly try.
Cool.
I wouldn't.
You don't think so? If all of her wishes are in the stone, if we smash the stone, then maybe her wishes are null and void? Or do you think that they wouldn't work that way?
I think
I'm
if
gonna-
you break it, all
I
of
buy
the
it?
wishes. What did the thing warned that all of the wishes would be very heavy, would be hard. The culmination of that kind of pain, grief, want, longing, ache, it's condensed into this tiny little thing.
Yes.
The emotional backlash could be severe, and it might be connected to her body as well, which means she might not die, but she's going to be only partially alive.
Yeah. That could be a
Until we
thing.
know
We could
what-
also put the stone back. We could, but at the same time, this is why I'm
I will
good and
take
not good at puzzles.
An Arcana roll as well from anyone who is proficient.
Hey, what's up? I'm a wizard.
See, I knew physical dice was going to be better.
Yep.
That's a big old 25 for me.
Hell yeah.
It was a 17 on the die.
That'll be a 25 from me as well. The mage, the Arcana expert.
Yeah. I
I'm a
rolled
rogue.
Arcana, but it's like 5, so.
I got a 19.
Sorry, I was just doing my tea here, trying not to make too
And the
much.
first time in a long time, I have rolled a character that is not proficient in any kind of arcana.
Congratulations.
Hell yeah.
It's such a great skill.
Oops, all casters.
All right, so anyone who got above a 20, you're thinking about they're connected, the stone has connected, then somehow you do think that trying to break the stone is not going to end well.
Crap.
There's got to be a way to disrupt this connection, and then you think about the clues that were laid out along the way.
Right.
The song, tell your truths, the truth will save you, the truth will be your only hope.
Could I take the stone and just take off running? And just haul ass down the hallway?
Sure.
And try to get back up to the top of the well by just spilling every secret that I've got, because it says maybe I'm doing something dumb here. I don't know. It says your wishes shall grow and raise them even higher and all that stuff. So I'm thinking maybe that gets me out of here. Out of here.
So as you start to run towards that wall, that opening, you hit a wall and take 4 points of force damage.
All right. Somebody else try. I'm out of ideas.
Satoru is going to turn to everyone. What I'm about to do may cause some problems down the road for us. But if truth will help in setting her free, then I will tell mine. And he will turn to Fake Lark.
Mm-hmm.
My name is Ryuji Baratun.
Give me an intelligence check before you do.
Oh, no.
Okay.
You're close. You're almost there.
18.
You might want to hold that stone before you start talking.
Give me
Chuck
the
it.
stone.
I'm laying holding my bloody nose just like here. I'm probably still invisible, but we'll make it work.
He will grip the stone. My name is not Satoru. My name is Ryuji Baratunde. I was once the King's Guard of a nation far from here.
As you say those words, please roll me a d4.
All right. Roll. 2.
You suddenly feel this little flicker of pain as you lose 2 HP, and there's a flash almost of a second version of you that appears for 1 second and then is gone.
I was an expert swordsman trained by Lark's father. I left that life because the king killed my wife, and I killed him in retaliation.
Roll me a d6.
2.
2 more points of damage to you, as again, it's now like static. It's stuck between, it's fuzzy, but you can see sort of an outline of a second you appearing next to the Lark Fae. And this is where she starts to look worried and goes, no, you don't need to do that. You don't. Lark and I have a deal. This is what she wants. I have enough truths right now, okay? You don't need to keep telling me things.
My wife.
Keep doing it. She's
Show
nervous.
me.
I like it.
Was
Can
the
I
most
join him?
powerful witch in the kingdom. And my blade was forged for me by her. And when she died, she left her all of her power, or what power she could, in the blade. and it is now bonded to me forever.
Roll me another d6.
That's really interesting. Not gonna lie.
4.
Same thing, take that much damage. As it now starts to solidify. And yeah, you can see the Feylark is starting to freak out. No, we don't. Again, it's fine. You know, if you could just put that down. Actually, you shouldn't have been touching that. That's really not for you.
Will you release my apprentice?
I mean, no.
In order to escape the kingdom, I killed every single other member of the King's Guard.
Oh, man.
My sensei warned me to change my name and move as far away as I could. Taking his suggestion, I did exactly that, where I stayed hidden for many, many years.
Another d6.
That'll be 2.
2 more points of damage to you as the second Saturo, again, the features start getting more pronounced and clear as opposed to being staticky.
And when she became of age, my sensei entrusted to me his daughter, Lark, to take care of and watch over, and to teach her the ways of tea making, and eventually, should she ask it, to teach her the ways of the sword.
Oh, and have you been honest with her about all of this?
No, I have not. It was not yet time to tell her, but I see now that I was mistaken in that.
Roll another d6.
Five.
You take 5 more points of damage. How rough are you looking?
33 out of 48.
Sam, why do you look like you're actually about to get into a fight?
Oh, no, sorry. Because I got these guns, man.
Yeah.
Sounds like I'm on.
No. I'm in a
on.
closet, guys. It gets warm in here after
Just
being
like
in here
crack
for a
your
while.
knuckles on your jaw.
All right. As you guys are looking and you do see this second Satoru solidify, you do see the Fey Lark just starts to look a little fainter. It doesn't look like the lark on the ground is stronger. It still looks like whatever life force that she has taken from Lark is still mostly feeding the main Fae, but then Saturo's truths are now having her consciousnesses kind of starting to split between the two.
Give Lark back her life, and I can stop this now.
Oh, are you out of truce already? Is that what's happened?
Or you can continue, and I can pass this stone to another with truths to tell. And we can continue as we are, until you are nothing.
Make me an intimidation check.
Damn it! It's a 6.
Can I?
She just
I
laughs
don't
at
have
you.
intimidation.
Mhm.
Yeah, okay. Never mind.
No, she was laughing at him. You can do whatever you would like.
No. I realize I don't have intimidation, so I have no mechanical way of giving him advantage, even if I added to the conversation.
I don't have it trained either, so...
No, you're just the one talking. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And she just kind of laughs and looks at all of you.
Can I roll insight to see what she's really processing?
Sure.
16.
So as you try to intimidate her and she laughs at you,
Oh, I mean, maybe if you all were like, I don't know, actually like trained warriors or something that that might have worked. But I mean, like that guy's got bongos, really?
Have you never met a bard?
They're drums.
You can tell, kind of from. It's not all bluster, but certainly from her perspective, she doesn't think you guys are powerful enough to whittle and split her taking the damage that you are taking every time you tell a truth.
Okay.
Just
Okay.
based on your appearances, what she is seeing of the people in front of you. She hasn't seen you guys cast anything. She doesn't actually have an idea about how powerful you are or are not. She is just going off. There's an old guy. There's clearly the guy with the bongos. We've got Little Miss Invisible. I don't know where she went, but whatever. Again, another old guy with a sword, and then we've got Ms. Goth over here. Like, okay, whatever. Like, she just doesn't.
Fireball this stupid person.
I'm going to say one more thing, and then like as a demonstration of kind of like the ability before I pass the rock on to someone else. You think us not powerful, and I pull out a small dagger, and I make a small cut into my arm. You think us weak, and as it begins to bleed, I take the blood in my hands and it congeals and it forms a rough-hewn hilt, and I pull from my arm a long, curved sword of bone as I cast Blade of Blood and Bone.
As he does that, I cast Thaumaturgy on all the skeletons to have like screams of anguish, like it's coming from them.
You either Satoru, you can make it at advantage for intimidation, or you can each roll separately, and I'll take the higher of the two rolls.
Okay. What are you? What's your intimidation roll, or your intimidation bonus?
Maeve. Oh, sorry.
What is your intimidation?
My intimidation is 0, dude.
Right.
Okay, then I will do it with advantage then, because I at the very least have a +2.
Go for it.
All right. Roll. Damn it! It's a 13, which is better than what I had before.
She'll kind of look and go, "Oh, that's a neat trick."
Very well, and I'm going
I rolled
to
a 20. If you want to take that.
Well, I said either or. You already called it as.
He called it. I'm sorry. I tried.
Sorry. Go ahead, Satoru. What were you going to say?
Who is the closest to me right now?
I mean, probably the Fae.
I mean, of the party.
Well, you took the stone from Maeve, so
Then I will hand it back.
I don't know
to
how
Maeve.
much farther. Okay.
And I will just very casually sit the blood blade on my shoulder. Your turn, kid.
It's so fucking metal. I love it.
All right, Maeve.
What the hell do you expect me to do with this?
Tell your truths.
I don't want to. Thank you so much. I'm good.
She's just invisible saying all these things.
Yeah, it's just a disembodied voice somewhere.
I mean,
I don't know how to... Can I drop the invisibility even though I didn't cast it?
yes.
Okay.
Also,
I'll
you
just-
get the sense the Fae creature has seen you the whole time that you've
Probably. Just running around doing random bullshit.
like, yeah, she's clocked you.
I'll just hold the stone for a second, kind of toss it around a little bit, and look up at, I'm going to mispronounce it. I've heard you say it 1,000 times. Satoru?
Satoru.
Satoru with a T. Sorry. I'm so bad at it. I also look at the names on the screen and not the character names. I probably should write them down. Sorry. Anyway, I will look back up at him and say, I desperately want out of my life of crime, and I'll do anything to get it. Is that good enough, or keep going? Shit.
Keep
okay.
going, kid. You're on a roll. You've got this.
Mechanically speaking, the deeper and darker your secret is, the higher the die you get.
Oh
to
yeah.
roll.
Oh yeah. I imagine.
But you
This is-
also take that damage, so.
Yeah, it's all good. This is all I know how this game works. I know the role play. All right. Here we go. I am not some fancy Kingsguard. I am not some fancy anything. I was born in the dirt. I wasn't even born. I was created. I was the product of a deal gone wrong. But you know what? They tried the best they could, and they did the best with what they had.
Can roll a d4.
That's all I can hope for. And I will roll a d4. I'll do it digitally because I don't have one at the ready.
Sorry.
No, you're good. Do 3.
You take 3 points of damage.
Cool.
As again, that same initial flash of whoop whoop, there was a second Maeve for half a second. And that Satoru, the second Satoru that's kind of lightly formed, is still hanging out there as well. Still.
I don't like that. That's unfortunate. Look. Okay. My father did what he had to do. It wasn't my fault. It wasn't my mother's fault. It wasn't his fault. It wasn't anybody's fault except for the unfortunate circumstance that we were born into. But I was supposed to die in my mother's womb. And because my father was desperate, he didn't know what to do. So he made a pact with an archdemon. And then I was fine. I was great. Everything was picture perfect. I had cute little blonde pigtails and adorable little nose and no horns, no tail, no scars, nothing. And then one day the archdemon came to collect. And I was a tiefling, hated and feared.
Roll a d6.
4.
Take that damage.
I'm going to keep going here. Okay. My father's unfortunate little bargain that he got ended up driving him to drink. And he consumed every last penny that we had, which wasn't much to begin with. My mother found his corpse on our dining room table with the bottle still in his hand. And without him, I and my mother and my 2 younger siblings were worse off than we were before. And I did some pretty unspeakable things from then on.
Give me another d6.
Oh, a 6.
Take 6 points of damage.
That hurt.
And as you feel it kind of burn that stone in your hand, it, kind of stings your hand. There's then, you can see second Maeve starting to solidify next to the partially done Satoru. And you do start to see again, that Fey entity is, okay, that's enough sharing. We don't need any. I mean, this is a thrilling tale. I really like listening, don't get me wrong, but maybe you could come back to the well at a different day and we could do this then.
We lost everything. We lost everything. Our house, our horse, everything of value was quickly taken to a life of crime just to survive. I sold everything I owned. I sold my hair. I sold my body. I sold everything. And I continue to do so to this day. The reason I was on that ship is because there was a shipment of valuables on that ship. And I was there to steal it. That's the reason I am here with you all today.
Another d6.
4.
Take 4 points of damage.
I'm starting to hurt a little bit.
You may certainly pass the rock to someone else.
Sam, excuse me. Sam, is the Fey creature, like I know that she's kind of suffering, but like has she actually taken damage?
Yeah. No, every time that other people
creature.
are solidifying, she's getting, her image is getting less solid looking. So yeah, as much as it's taking your life force to create that thing, it is also, she can't focus all of her stealing energy on multiple people. She has to focus just on one person. And you're thinning her out by making other copies. Yeah.
Before I toss this stone to someone else.
Yeah.
Would this be a direct attack to me per se? Like, is she directly damaging me, or is it like, would it be considered just?
It's kind of considered self-harm.
Correct. You're doing it to yourself.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. I was gonna say this would be a really cool time for Hellish Rebuke, but I don't think
Hellish
it'll work
Rebuke
here.
yourself if you'd like.
Exactly.
I don't recommend it. I do not recommend it.
I'm going to
yourself.
Yeah, exactly. I'm already not feeling too good. So I'm going to have a good cry, and I'm going to like coin flip the stone over to Cord.
Oh shit. Okay.
You're a pause.
They're drums.
They're drums.
Aren't bongos
That's your
drums?
dark secret is that they are drums.
That's what they're made of.
I lost my sister as I'm holding the stone. She was taken from me by a person named Davros Dravenflight, as he's really nervous, you can see visibly. I got too drunk one night, and that's how she was taken from me, because we worked together. We were both bards. She liked to dance, and I played the music, and we earned the coin. And he took her from me, and I believed I've been tracking her down for so long. And that's why I was on the ship, was because I believe some of the leads that I had found, she may be on this island. But the problem is my parents still think that she's with me, and I write all kinds of letters to them and let them know that things are great and she's doing well and all these things, and they don't know that she's gone and I don't know where she is.
Roll me a d6.
2.
You may take 2 points of damage.
Yeah, so if my parents find out, because they're kind of like nobles, they'll probably send some mercenaries to come take me back home. And I really don't want to go back home, but I really want to find my sister, but I'm really afraid that she's lying dead in a gutter somewhere, which is why I was looking for a gravestone in the graveyard.
Give me a D4.
That would be 3.
Take 3 points of damage. And again, now we're seeing a flickering cord line up with the rest of the others. And these partials of you guys that are there, they do just kind of have blank expressions. Like it's pulling energy from her right now, but she's still like trying to maintain her focus and concentration in the lark body that she is.
Am I able to hex her?
You may certainly try. I don't know what hex does. What can you?
So
read me
it
that
would.
description?
You have to make a wisdom saving throw. Basically, you
Is it a
hear-
spell? Do
you
you cast it?
Yeah, it's an action. It's not a spell. It's an action.
Okay.
Right. Yeah. And basically, you just have to succeed on a wisdom saving throw or take 1d8 necrotic damage. However, if the target is missing any of its hit points, it instead takes 1d12 necrotic damage. And because it's because of the level, it would actually be 2d8 or 2d12. Well, 2d12 since you're already damaged.
Are you talking about Toll the Dead?
Yes, I apologize. Not hex. I'm so sorry.
As you
I was
cast,
like, hex and ability.
Sorry. Yes, I had scrolled
as
down.
you cast,
No, you're good.
as you cast Toll the Dead, the magic kind of lashes out and dissipates as it gets to her, and she just kind of looks at you like, no, really, I'm sure lots of people have tried that.
I will hand the stone over to Ignatius.
Ignatius looks very hesitant to accept it. But in the end, he conjures a mage hand and brings it over to him without moving.
Well, I didn't grow up on the material plane. I grew up on the plane of fire in the city of brass.
Oh boy.
As you say that, from that comprehend languages that you took in earlier, you get like little mental flashes in your head of when you were younger. Go ahead and roll me a d4.
Oh, this isn't gonna be fun.
Lived a long life. There's a lot of lies to tell truths about. All right, here I'm gonna grab, just for expedience here, I'm gonna grab some physical dice. That'll be 2.
You take 2
damage
points
so
of damage.
All right, this is gonna be fun. Wizard HP, I love it.
And I grew up admiring and looking up to my parents' nobles of Jin descent. Learned magic under my mother, politics under my father, went to school. I was proud of myself at the time.
He kind of contemplates that for just a moment.
I am no longer, if truth be told.
Roll another d4.
That'll be 3 points of damage.
3 points. As again, we get a flickering, and we're now starting to see second Ignatius appearing in the lineup.
I traveled through the plains. At first with my mother, learning magic, achieving the heights of wizardry, till I landed on the material, formed bonds, became friends, had adventures, traveled with them to multiple different planes, till we realized the truth of the matter.
Ignore that, sorry. I'm so sorry.
I was foolish enough to believe my parents had good intentions. And I regret that as well. We learned that every time I had jumped the plains, they had done something to me to allow me to weaken the boundary between the plane of fire and the material. We found out that I was going to allow my parents and their kin and the nobles of the city of Brass allow them to invade and turn our world into another pocket of fire, ash, and brimstone.
Roll me a d6.
That's 6.
Take 6 points of damage.
Yeah.
At this point, though, you can see the Fae, like, as much as she was kind of trying to distract and be like, you guys don't need to do that for the other ones, seems very interested in your story. She is kind of stopped trying to stop you all and is listening very intently to your truths are so delicious to her. And you can tell even the other figures are kind of very grayscale, weak, and as much as the Lark one is starting to look less solid, less pale, the Ignatius one seems to be where she's kind of now like, oh, this is good, putting some of that energy flow into.
I noticed that. And as blood dripples down my nose and out of the corners of my eyes, wizard HP, I will continue. We fought through legions of my former comrades, my house guard. I killed the very people that raised me. I emoliated them despite the fact that they were practically immune to fire. I raised my strength to that point. And I don't regret it.
Roll another d6.
That's a 1.
1 point of damage. As the Fae kind of leans in. What happened next?
Well, we walked up to my parents' manor in the Plain of Fire, in the city of Brass. We knocked down the gates. We delivered retribution for their harm upon the material. And I killed both my parents.
Roll a d8.
This is gonna hurt, guys, if I roll high. Okay, thank God, it's only a 4.
All right. take 4 points of damage. And again, you can see that Ignatius is starting to... It now is in color, whereas the rest of you are... Probably Satoru's got a little shading to him as well, but the Cord and the Maeve are still kind of in grayscale. Give me an insight check.
I was going to ask, how does she look on the table?
Real Lark
Yeah.
is still
Real Lark,
kind of
how
in
Real
that
Lark
same condition that she has been. She remains unchanged. You don't think that as soon as you took the stone away from her hand, it halted the life transference process. Whatever life Lark has lost up to this point, health-wise, is still lost, but she is not dead.
So she's stabilized.
She is stabilized, just she's still unconscious as she's connected to this being.
Okay, great. And the connection point I rolled a 21 on the thing. When the connection point we've established is the rock.
Yes.
The rock is the connection point.
Yeah. That is the thing that seems to be fueling all of
Excellent.
this. Anybody who kind of got an insight above 13, you're getting that, not only does the more that the truth hurts you, the more power it gives to the secondary version of you too, but also the intention of the weight that you put behind the truth seems to hold more to it. Rushing through, here's a truth, doesn't hit as hard as taking your time and giving that vulnerability and that honesty. And that is what seems to be, again, she's not doing the I'm distracting you, la 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 la, I can't hear you things that she was doing before with some of you earlier on, as she has become sort of enraptured in this story that Ignatius is, in his very old man way, I'm going to tell a story and you all are going to sit here and listen. So something to keep in mind as well, just so you don't kill Ignatius, but... You may continue.
Ignatius will continue. He's drawing as much attention to himself as he can. I think he's got a plan. He's got a plan.
And you know what? Even as I struck both of them down, even as my friends, most of them burned and died. There, on that plane, I still loved them and respected them.
Roll me another D8.
And as I do that, that's 8.
You take 8 points of damage. Are you still up?
I'm still up.
Okay.
I've been tracking it here. I started with 38. I'm down to 14.
As you feel that, and I still loved them, the rock just... And you're a fire guy. What's a burn to you? Yeah. It sears. And you can see now that Fey Lark is starting to look transparent.
Mm-hmm.
The final thing that I will tell you, the truth that I buried deep inside myself, is that I still, to this day, blame myself for those deaths. But know that it was necessary.
Roll me a D6.
And after that, that was 5. I am down to 9. After that, I'm going to try something foolish.
All right, try something foolish.
Like foolish.
I'm going to cast a spell magic on the rock.
Boy.
As you cast dispel magic on the rock. You will take 4 points of force damage as it backfires at you.
Ooh.
5 points of damage.
Looks like it's
No, we
up
can't
to
let
you.
Nim not have her fun too.
Well, this isn't exactly enjoyable if I could spare anybody from it.
I'll toss the rock over to her.
All right.
Float it over with my mage hand and drop it in her hand.
Oh, but that was such a good story. I want to hear more.
And you start
No.
to see the other Ignatius starts to light up as like her consciousness is now split between the two.
I agree. I think it was a very telling story. There's much more to this one and what he has to offer.
You're pale imitation. You don't even sound right. What the heck?
Give me more of your secrets and I will.
Yeah, I don't want that. Go fuck off.
Aw, man. It switches back over to Lark. Like, you can see the consciousness is kind of now split between those two. All right, Nim. You have the rock.
Nim holds the rock and just kind of takes a deep breath and looks at all of you. She says, "When I was a child, I had a dream. I dreamed that I ran away to the circus. I dreamed that these beautiful people with color and light took me in and made me one of them. And it was a good dream. I remember that much. It was a good dream. Until it wasn't. Until something happened and I became angry and scared. And I killed everybody.
Give me,
162 people dead in a matter of minutes.
Give me a
When I
D6.
woke up, what?
Give me a D6.
D6? 4.
Take 4 points of damage. Okay.
When I woke up, my grandmother, who had never liked me at all, was sitting next to my bed, and she told me that I could never dream again because I was chosen by Muther Nacht to be a dreamwalker of vengeance and destruction. But if I never dreamed, she couldn't find me.
Give me a D4.
2.
Take 2 points. As again, you kind of see the Fae is like, oh, another good story, and is settling in, and there is a flickering of another Nim starting to appear.
All of these people here did terrible things. But they all had a reason. Cord's sister, Satoru's family honor and his obligations, Maeve just trying to survive, and Ignatius, literally everybody in his life seemed to suck. So, yeah. They all had reasons. It all falls under justice. It all falls under vengeance. It all falls under... They made a choice that, however damaging, was not made to be cruel, or was not made thoughtlessly or senselessly, but I killed over 100 people because I had a dream and I got upset. Nothing actually happened to me, and I killed everybody. And you'd think that's bad enough. And I worked so long and so hard, meditation and training, and I would get beaten if I fell asleep. I had to stay asleep, to stay awake for days on end, until I learned that sleep was really just almost a dream itself. And I got good at it. I could meditate. I could keep myself in a sleeping state. But one day I heard my grandmother talking about me and my lineage, my family, and she was making an agreement to sell me to somebody who had an interest in a half-drow, half-human warlock and dreamwalker. So for the last time, when I went to bed that night, I let myself dream. Only because of the meditation, because of the concentration, because of the focus, I could control my dreams this time. And I killed them all. For no
Only
reason.
a D8.
It's a 7.
Take 7 points of damage.
When I woke up, everyone was dead. And not just dead, but obliterated, basically. They didn't actually do anything to me. I could have left in the night. I could have politely had a word with my grandmother and said, please don't sell me, or I'm not going to go willingly. I could have done any number of things, but I chose to dream. So the first time I used that ability was not my choice. It was an accident. But the second time, I did. So while we are all surrounded by our sins, mine had no justification, unlike the rest of them.
And do you still dream?
Yes. When I have to. When I want.
Roll me a D4.
It is a 3.
Take 3 points of damage. As you start to see the Nim is also looking a little more solid in that same way that the Ignatius was. Not quite as much, but it's definitely, you can now see that Lark is kind of thinned out. Whatever secrets Lark had told this thing, it's now definitely shifted its focus to there are better secrets here, there is better prey here, and it's not doing a good job of kind of keeping track of the other versions of you all that are also there, also spread out. It is starting to look very weak.
Do you want to know about the last time I dreamt?
Oh, desperately, the Ignatius will say.
There was a small town off the coast. About one step away from a coastal village. Enough to the shore that there was plenty of fishing, but I found out that they trafficked young girls through there. Only really 2 people in the town. Nobody else knew, just the 2 people. But that town is now 7 feet underwater. Just enough that they can see the surface. But they can't escape it. And they will forever be gazing upward, wondering why and how they go from being this peaceful little village with arguably 1 or 2 bad people to being completely subsumed by water.
Roll me a d8.
It's 4.
It is looking very rough indeed. You may certainly feel free to, just depending on where people's hit points are, pass the stone back to someone else. Don't, be mindful of your own HP is all I'm saying.
Oh yeah, I'm wondering if
I have HP to spare.
I'm at
my
half.
favorite at the minute. I'm just trying to figure out if I can do something that would. So I have vampiric touch.
Magic has not worked against her so far.
Yeah, it seems
Every time
we try magic, it just says no.
It backfires and gets you instead.
Yeah.
Trying to leave, trying to do magical things against her. You could do invisibility on yourself and it was fine, but trying to do anything to her, to the stone, seems to just be backfiring and you're getting hit with force damage instead.
With Lark, would Lark's form, her physical form, would it be tougher than the Fae form?
I don't quite understand the question. I mean,
If
she's a
attacked
person.
Physically,
You're talking about Lark on the ground?
Yes. So if I attack the Fae creature, if Lark's body is technically tougher, then the damage incurred will not hurt her as badly. As
The big problem is she is unconscious, so
right.
Rules is written, you hit an unconscious creature while they're down, they fail 2 death saves, I believe.
Yeah.
And she is your healer, and I don't know that any of you have a 300 diamond to cast Revivify anyway.
Point of order, is she at 0 hit points unconscious, or is she unconscious with hit points? Because you said from the way that you're talking about it, she doesn't seem like she's at 0 hit points. But if she is, I mean, that's... Okay.
She's not at 0, but she's definitely in a state of, if she takes damage, it's not going to be good.
Okay.
That was part of why the Fae was so confident about, like, okay, yeah, you want to kill me, you got to kill her, go for it. Like...
Who has the most hit points to spare? Or things
I still
they
have
do?
33 hit points.
Okay, so I'm going to toss
I got a potion and more secrets. I got a lot of secrets.
We do have health potions. I'm going to toss it back to Satoru for now.
Catch it with the free hand.
Yeah, you're a monk. I won't make you roll.
I was going to say, there's no way I could do it that well in real life.
And I will look at the stone and look at Phalark. The thing to know. The king killed my wife because we were planning to leave. I was going to retire my commission, and we were going to move away someplace lovely and build that tea shop we had always dreamed about. Perhaps even have children someday. and he took that from me. So when his blade fell, my blade flew.
Roll me a d6.
D6. That's a 6 on the money.
And with that, you watch as all of you lined up suddenly start to flicker in and out and in and out. And then you hear her shriek and, "No, the stories! They were all so good! They were all so..." And there's a wave that kind of doesn't knock any of you over. It's not that powerful, but you gotta take a step to catch yourself as the Fey entity disappears out of existence, and Saturo, holding that gem that you see kind of a sparkle inside of it, and realize whatever that Fey was has been trapped in this gem the whole time. And the touch is what is needed for it to channel that energy. Whatever poor village people have come across this well before thought it was something in the well. And clearly this is its home. It understands seemingly more about whatever this alien technology is than anything you guys have come across so far. But there's just this little itty bitty sort of pulsing light inside the gem.
Give it here.
As Lark suddenly
Satoru will immediately toss the stone to Ignatius and will
I catch it with the mage hand.
and will immediately drop the blood sword or the blood and bone sword and will go down to Lark. Lark, are you all right?
Yeah, I had the strangest dream. It was me, but it wasn't me. I could kind of see through her. I don't feel so well, guys.
That wasn't a dream. And but you're okay now, and I have you. And he's just holding her.
around and sees, oh shit, no, I am in this cave, and she just kind of starts crying, and she'll let you
It's okay.
hold her.
It's okay.
I'm sorry. I didn't realize. I didn't know.
I know. It's okay. You were tricked. And he will pull her away and will look at her. I need you to know that you are wonderful, exactly as you are. There is nothing about you that needs to be changed or altered. You are more than enough, Lark. And I am sorry that I did not trust you with the truth for so long about who and what I am. But that changes now. And he pulls
And she'll
her
just
back
kind
in.
of cry harder and, hug you back.
I'm so sorry. I caused you guys so much trouble.
You didn't do it on purpose, kid. It's not your fault. That thing deceived you.
Yes. It's this our little friend here.
If anything, just think of it as you got Ignatius a present.
Yes.
Indeed.
I'm
I am
curious.
looking forward to studying this creature.
Oh,
Indeed.
speaking of presents, though, hold on 1 second.
And she runs down into the water, over to this. It's not a corner because this area is round, but she kind of goes over to this area where there's some foliage or whatever. And when we were connected, I saw things and I saw, and she just kind of starts digging, and there it is. And she will pull out. There is a box that she a trunk that she pulls out. Sorry, I could see into her, and I could see kind of victims that had come before, and hold on, and so I can't get this lock. Maeve, could you?
Yeah, I got you.
Yeah, you got it, thief.
Go ahead and give me sleight of hand.
Excuse me.
What? I thought we're being honest with each other.
That's a 15.
Okay, yeah, you manage it. It's kind of, the crate is old. It's pretty easy to bust that lock open. Inside, there are some bracers of flying daggers.
Yes!
There is
Some cool shit.
a spellbook titled The Lexicon of Truth, and I copy
Yoink!
and paste.
I just toss it.
Yep, that for you.
Just catch it with a mage hand. Lexicon of truth. It's one of my favorite words in the English lexicon. Is lexicon.
Well, the whole everything was truth here. There is also a dust of corrosion packet, little sack of that, for whoever. And there is a mace of disruption. The gold total that you will find in coins that have been thrown down this well over years and years and years comes to a very lump sum of 4,900 gold pieces.
Ooh.
That's not nothing.
That certainly
It's
is
not
not.
nothing.
Divided by what?
How many?
Six?
Yeah, that's what I was about to ask.
Yeah.
6, right? Yeah. That'll be 816 gold pieces and 6 silver.
What? Can barely hear you.
Well, what happened to your mic?
What? I have no idea.
Oh, you were just
What?
leaning back, so it got quiet. As
I think I
opposed
was.
to- yeah, leaning forward.
I'm not sure. That's really weird. My mic usually doesn't do that. 816 gold pieces and 6 silver.
Cool.
Minus the
and
one that
I'm
I
sorry.
pocketed.
Nim, I wrote the wrong thing for you,
What?
so I will
Sorry, say that again.
go ahead. I wrote the wrong thing for you actually when I DM'd you, so I will actually
I
go ahead
couldn't
and
find
put
it. I was like, was
total
I a bad girl and I don't get anything?
loot. Total loot should be in the chat there for people.
Is
Hell yeah.
is the lexicon of truth a actual spellbook that I can look up?
It is. These are clearly like pieces that, as much as you guys were kind of looking for magic items on the skeletons and stuff in the hallway and stuff, you get the sense that like the rod that Nim found, you think that just the Fae was not really paying attention and was just like, I don't know, it's a stick. But the, a book looks important. Ooh, mace is a weapon. Like she was kind of squirreling away the things that looked like, this might help someone if they're going to come and kill me, and I don't want that. So she was kind of hiding things as she could.
But for the purposes of me looking up what's in this spell book.
It is in common. Yeah, like it's just a normal, it's not
Okay, cool.
alien language. It is some
should
adventurer spellbook who came down here and had their essence eaten.
Okay, cool. Is there a list of spells in it? Or
Yeah,
Yeah, I
list
put it
is
in the Discord.
Oh, it's in the chat?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
Sure thing. And yeah, that was the encounter adventure that I had planned for this.
So
Go.
one thing I'd like to do
Damn.
is
Yeah.
Cord would like to kind of stay back from the group.
Okay.
And Cord is kind of having an internal monologue, if you will. He's like watching these people that he's come to know over the next month, the past month or so.
Mm-hmm.
And in his mind, he's looking at all these people and he's thinking back to the ship. And he's got a look of not necessarily fear, but a little bit of sadness and maybe disgust with himself on his body language and his face. As he's kind of internally saying, it's my fault that these people are here. My father clearly has sent one of his mercenaries. And that is why the ship has been destroyed.
Are you wearing your emotions on your face?
You can insight check, sure.
Okay, cool.
Anybody can insight check.
Cool.
Yeah.
I'll roll
I'll
something.
insight. I'll look back. I wonder why you're hanging back. We just won. What's your problem?
I don't see anything.
I think with a 14, Lark kind of clocks it, but is also like a tearful mess. So she's probably filing it away to like I'll ask about later when I am no longer crying.
12.
Yeah, I feel like a 12 will be good enough for sure to know that there's something not quite right. Like,
Vod. What?
Nothing.
What's
nothing.
wrong?
I'll take the dust of destruction. Was it? And I just kind of come up to the group, and I think that's what
Ignatius will
conclude
narrow
the
your eyes.
second episode of the second season of Legends and Lore. We hope you enjoyed the performances. And you'll come back next week, as I'm pretty sure it's Sphinx. We'll be DMing episode 3, continuing our story, how he sees fit that it should go. And until next time, keep grinning.